So, we've got John, we've got Juan, and Cameron here from the Onnit Academy. They're going to give us a quick overview of what the Onnit Academy is, what the training systems are about, and exactly what makes you guys different. John?
Yeah, so here at the Onnit Academy, we kind of the melding of a lot of different methods, a lot of different pieces of equipment, a lot of different philosophies, and we're really looking at where the common lines are. Instead of always looking at differentiating markers, we're looking at, like, hey, what are the common truths in all of these systems? And not only that, what do people in our community want? And instead of worrying about fighting over what's best or what's this is the right way, this is the right way, it's always about application. It's always about understanding, like, meeting the actual needs of our clients. So, Juan's been here in Austin, killing it in his personal training business. Been here at Onnit before the rest of us joined. Me from California, Cameron from New Jersey. And the thing about it is like what we have to figure out is, like, how do everything that we all bring to the table, how do you house it in one place? You know what I mean? So you guys are talking about something similar, and so maybe for me, I focus a lot on mobility and postural reconstruction at work. We use a lot of open chain mobility, closed chain mobility, and a lot of the tools here, but ultimately that's always my focus.
Do you think that's really good for your athletes, getting them to actually perform athletically rather than just feats of strength? Like, we can talk proximal stability, and that's such a big difference in getting guys to be, say, bulletproof from every angle so they're not getting injured. I think a mace is a fantastic tool for that, but how that's then applied to their athletic performance. Not necessarily trashing them with one RM, but how can we get you stronger, moving better, putting you in better positions?
And that's everything, to be honest. I tell everybody strength is positionally dependent. So, if you don't believe that, let someone put you in an arm bar and see how strong you feel. You know what I mean? Because positional dominance, and you're talking about two bodies interacting, but also each joint complex being in the right position determines the ability to actually be effectively strong.
Injury breaks down when form breaks down, right? And if that's under fatigue, exactly your point of an arm bar, if I can hold that there, that ain't going to break. Once I fatigue, that's put in a compromised position, bang, there you go. So I'm guessing you get a lot of that from fighters, and then look at, endurance and strength and how they'll speak to one another rather than just absolute strength, absolute power, absolute agility, how we can address all fields.
Going along with what John said, we focus on every aspect of athletic performance. So it's not just, like you said, not just building maximum strength, not just building maximum power, maximum speed, whatever it might be, but also the capacity to keep sustaining those efforts, also being able to get into positions, taking care of your soft tissue, keeping your joints full of integrity and things like that. So
there's a big thing that we're on about with our system, basically saying, like, especially if we're doing sport-specific programming, all of those accessory work is as important to your sport-specific program as any other thing. So if we want you deadlifting 1 RM every 3 weeks, that is as important in the program as working on your shoulder mobility, making sure we can put in those good positions. So obviously that's something. You guys use any different mobility tools that maybe we wouldn't have seen elsewhere, or you focus on it in a different manner than maybe a lot of mainstream guys do?
A lot of what we do is just trying to make sure we coach positions and make sure that we can mobilize by positioning. We do have a select repertoire of different tools that we use for different soft tissue, breaking up self-myofascial release, things like that. But at the end of the day, really, both sides, the Onnit side and the DeFranco side, we really pride ourselves on the coaching aspect of what we do, and making sure we're able to really teach people why we do certain things, why we have to achieve certain positions, how it's advantageous to what they need to do in their sport, and as well as in
a bit of a
their
change in mindset there as well.
Absolutely.
So you call these ones, are they pins? They're sort of bowling pin, or are they?
Oh, the clubs.
The clubs. So they're the clubs, right? We've got the mace and the club. So you think that's as important for, say, warm-up and positioning as it is as a training tool?
Well, I'll tell you what, that was all something that I was new to coming down here. So that's something that John and his staff certainly they've kind of mastered those devices. But it's something that when I came down here, I saw the value for immediately. Coming from a more conventional background with barbell training, things like that. So when I was able to use the unconventional tools, as we call them, it's a huge benefit for not only mobility and stability, but different types of awkward positioning and trying to build strength from a little bit of a different viewpoint. More of a 360 degrees instead of just a
which is what a football is. Yeah, a football field, that's what we're doing. If we've just got a straight press, that's awesome. But what happens when your shoulder is in maybe not a prime position, and that's going to happen. We need to focus on good positioning, a good mechanical, say the press, the squat, whatever it may be. But sport's different. You know?
Well, it's dynamic, right? So
Exactly.
so you have to always configure yourself to have more than the necessary range to perform in a perfect environment. You're not in a vacuum.
We've got some room for play.
Yeah, you have to bulletproof your, as you said, right? Bulletproof your joints, which means you have to. A friend of mine, Andres Spina, he says, you know, injury happens when the load sustained is greater than the tissue's ability to sustain it, right? So why don't we condition tissues slightly, if not greatly, outside the range with necessity? Because you're going to be put in bad, compromising positions. I mean, that's the goal. That's the other guy's goal. You know what I mean? Like
trying to make you hurt, trying to get you off your game.
Man. I mean, it's so much about what we do is soft tissue work. That's what was really great with the DeFranco side coming in, is they bring that same type of technical refinement to how they train positions, how they train mobility in those positions. And then for us, you know, to be honest, you know, people had asked recently, like, what do you guys look at yourself like? And the easiest way for people to kind of like try to pick something out and try to compare it to is CrossFit right now. And somebody said, well, do you guys, just today I was on Instagram and saw someone, what do you guys look at yourself like, next level CrossFit? I'm like, no, it's a completely different model, you know? And so the thing about it is room for all these things. It just, again, like looking at how they interplay, the common threads are the things that really, that's if you spend time just there, you're going to get a lot of
the source of athletics at the end of the day, isn't it? Like, you know, CrossFit is still a sport. It is still its own thing, you know, it's got a brand on it for a reason. But if we're saying, here's training models, here's how we can take science and knowledge or training practice and apply it to whatever it may be, regardless of the individual, regardless if you're a top level elite football player, Olympic skier, or if you're just some local person who wants to get fitter and enjoys the space.
As far as the facility goes, you've been open how long?
Since December 1.
Okay, so did you have a clear idea what you wanted in the facility, or has it evolved a little bit?
I mean, it's evolving day by day, man. I mean, Juan's our GM here. He could probably speak to like the rapid growth of membership or anything else. But,
so, you know, we started off with like just clientele that, you know, based on people that we knew. Obviously, the word has spread. You know, obviously, people come looking for DeFranco, for John, all of our trainers.
We saw Ken Block in here the other day.
Ken Block was here last week.
That's so cool.
But yeah, you know, the community has expanded. You know, obviously, people like the fact that they can come in here and train for everything, not just one specific thing. And I think that's the most common thing that I hear, like people like complimenting us, is that, you know, they're not going to come here and just be limited to some certain style. They're open to training. They're themselves, you know.
Well, that's what we enjoyed. I'm not sure how much bench I'll get to do across the trip, so I got in, worked up to, you know, a 3x1, then threw on the bamboo bar, got a bit of that work done, and then I can do some functional stuff afterwards, but still in the same space. I was kind of thinking, you know, maybe I'll have to hit up powerlifting gym if I want to do any of that, or if, you know, I want to go for max squats. Or
which comes back to the point, that's you can do all styles of training for whatever it is. It doesn't just need to be CrossFit. It doesn't just need to be powerlifting. You know, we're talking powerlifters and these guys who are immense athletes, but can only really perform to absolute strength or absolute power. Can't even get themselves in the bottom position of a true squat. Power stance is awesome, but you know, doesn't have the hip range of motion to get asked to grasp. You can do everything. It doesn't need to just be down one rabbit hole. Well, guys, thank you very much. Totally love the place. I call that a wrap. Cheers.